What's up, guys? It's me again, and I've seen a lot of people doing this, and a lot of people voice their opinion on it. Just got done watching K Wing's video about it, and I think a few days ago I watched Alpha Megaman's video saying about it, and that being what Capcom saying there's gonna be more Megaman games, and I'm like, because I first read about it on Silicon. That was when I first heard about it. I was like, when I read the article, I was like, why do I have this like unusual feeling of doubt that we're not gonna see anything really? It's just like, okay, I want proof. You can say this all you want, but I want proof. And from what happened so far over the span of his supposedly anniversary, I have seen crap happen. Like, where do I start? Like, not for me. This whole thing started with not just Legends 3 being canceled. For me, it was like way before then. Like, as soon as Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, that's when it started for me. I'm like, okay, there's Zero and Tron. There's Megaman. Oh, Megaman's not in because he lacks variety, and we put Zero in because he has a sword. Okay, really? Like, this is Mega Man we're talking about. He has like who knows how many weapons and different incarnations. If that's the case, why didn't you just bring the X from freaking Legends? I mean, the Mega Man from Legends, or the Mega Man from Battle Network, or Star Force, or X in general. Just a whole bunch of Mega Man you could use, and they all have their own like little variety. But no. Apparently, they were sticking along the lines of the original Mega Man, which again makes no sense since he was in the first two games, and nobody complained about variety there, not one bit. And thing that really edged me on was like, okay, you had KG's support on this. Like, KG agreed. Like, that's why he decided to put Zero in. I'm like, okay, why? Tron was in there, and a lot of people have been saying it's a copy and paste of her moves from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then have the other people saying, "Oh, I'm glad Megaman's out, and he wasn't worth it at all, and he's just low tier." I'm like, so it's a fighting game, and he's been in there since the original Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know how many times I have to say this. This is like not putting Mario in Smash Bros. That's how he is. Since none of that's like not putting any of the veterans in the new Smash Bros. 4. That makes no sense whatsoever. And like putting Ryu, having a Street Fighter game without Ryu in it, makes no sense. But we got the supporting characters from the game. We just don't have the main freaking character. You know, the guy that started all this, that started their series. We don't have him. And what really the kicker was that he worked. If I'm not mistaken, he worked on Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, and he has the nerve to say Mega Man has no variety. What I'm pretty sure that I don't know. It's me again, where you could just it was a Mega Man from Legends. He was in there, and if I'm not mistaken, you could switch his arm. Just me though. Just me to what? Machine gun, a drill, back to a fist. Just me. And then I was like, for me, it was like, okay, he's not in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He's not in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. At least I still got Megaman Legends 3. Because before that, Universe was canceled. Because, honestly, I wasn't really that interested in Universe, since I was like, this looks just like Mega Man 2. And I was just like, oh, I'm not all that enthused about it. Then we reached that glorious day where Capcom decides, you know what, we're just gonna cancel Legends 3. And to quote this was the heat of the iceberg. Like, just straight out canceled it, and then said no reason, and next thing you know, it's the fans' fault. And people were just like, oh, the game's gonna fail anyway. There was a market for it. And I'm like, you had our hope. Like, this is a game we've been asking for since Legends 2. Like, and KG wanted to do it himself. I remember looking at videos where people would ask, what about Legends 3? Like, he would do it if he could and have time and resources. And he couldn't. And then it was finally announced. And then we see a trailer, prototype, whatever. It gets canceled as soon as he leaves. And I'm like, the F. It's just, why? How? And you don't worry about it, guys. It just didn't meet expectation. I'm like, what expectations did not meet? You thought it was gonna sell like what? Street Fighter, Resident Evil, all your other games. You were afraid to take that chance. Apparently, just say that. Just said you were afraid to take the chance because the game was what? Known for its little sales, but strong for being like critical. Like, the games were good, just didn't sell good. Like Beautiful Joe and Okami and Godhand. Just to name if you think I forgive you for Beautiful Joe, you best. Where's he at? Is all he good for making cameos? That's it. I haven't seen a new Beautiful Joe game since what? Red Hot Rumble? Literally. And the last new Okami game I saw was the one for what? The DS? Besides that little PS3 remake, and that's about it. That's besides the point though. And then they blamed the fans, saying there wasn't enough support for it. Yeah, it was. Otherwise, you would be making the game, and you would be asking fans to help with the game. And then end up saying on Twitter yourself, you want the fans to make the game for you. So, obviously, there was a market. I'm just putting it out there. But we all thought, like, okay. I was one of the few was like, alright, maybe, just maybe there's hope that it will get released with the bring 100,000 strong. Because as soon as the game got canceled, I joined that straight off the bat and just watched each day as the number got up, and then by the time Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 hit, that was just like the biggest middle finger to the face ever. I'm like, okay, now they added Mega Man. Because, again, what a better way to quell the anger than just like, okay, we're just gonna, since you guys wanted Mega Man in the first one, we're gonna put him in the second one. No. Instead, he wasn't popular enough. I'm sorry, guys. He wasn't. He was close. It was him and Phoenix Strider just couldn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. We couldn't. I'm sorry. Here's these other characters you wanted. Oh, we added Firebrand because he could fly, but yeah. Sorry. Not even sorry. I'm my bad. They didn't apologize for it whatsoever. They just said Megaman couldn't be in it. Straight, point and simple. Like the man was there. They just didn't do it. Oh, but he did make it to the game, mind you. He made it to the game in like 3 cameos, I believe, and I think Phoenix Wright's ending, Nova's ending, and I figured it was a third end I'm forgetting, but he appeared in another ending. And I'm not talking about Tron. I know she's one, and I'm talking about the new endings. And then, to really make matters worse, they decided to do 2 things. Let's see. What's not gonna give us backlash for not including Megaman again? I don't know. How about we give Frank West a color that looks like Mega Man? Oh, even better. Let's give Zero a friggin' X skin. Awesome idea, man. Yeah. It says he couldn't be in the game. Awesome. No. If you thought that BS with Beautiful Joe who passed when all those could have been characters in the game besides just having Joe, I'm like, why? And not to mention, not too long ago, I found out Tron had a roll color. Why? Why not just put them in the game? If you want to put all these freaking colors in and add people just because you felt like it. Oh, he can fly. Oh, he has diversity. Oh, so and so. He has a fan base, believe it or not. What the? I was just questioning the decision of. Most of those fires are questionable. I will tell you that on both sides, questionable. But I respect that it was people that like the people from both sides. So why wasn't Mega Man included in there? You know people like Mega Man. Like, he had an audience, apparently. But no, apparently Mega Man didn't have an audience. Even though he is the most demanded character in that freaking game. And his games in general. And for... I didn't even know this was canceled, but the whole Rockman Online, where you could just play as an online, I think it was an X character, no, it was like the whole classic Mega Man, I think all the way to X, like I think it was Battle Network X, I forget, I saw a trailer for it, it looked pretty awesome. I'm like, this up is not coming here, and then next thing you know, I think I read in Alpha Omega Sin's video that it was canceled. I'm like, why cancel something that looks fun? Why? This looks. I'm like, what the heck, man? Just, it's a pattern. Apparently, if anything that looks remotely fun, but you believe it's not gonna sell well, you cancel it and just make some BS excuse along the lines like, oh, we just didn't see a target with this. I'm doubt the service is gonna do this. Oh, I doubt people gonna take the time to invest in it. Oh, this. Oh, that. And let's hit on that anniversary, shall we? Well, that little what? I'm sorry. Street Fighter for its 25th anniversary, mind you. Street Fighter gets the whole shebang. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3. I think what? Street Fighter 4 with all our DLC on it. and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, a freaking Ryu statue, and I think a movie and a chess piece set. And what do Mega Man get? Mega Man, you get a freaking soundtrack in the form of E-Tank with what? Soundtracks from 1 through 8 and 9 and 10. I'm like, the F is this? Do you not see the difference between what we're getting? Like, Okay, in previous years we got a what? Anniversary collection and the X collection and the Zero collection. I'm like, okay, why can't we get another one? Those are the only three collections I have, and I only own one out of that three. I do not own the S collection, mostly because I do not have any of the. That's why I wanted to get to the X series, but I don't have any of the X. I don't have X collection, any of the S games. I have, I think, what the first two S games on my emulator on my phone, and the Zero collection because I have like 3 and 4, and again downloaded 0, 1, and 2 on my phone. So was like, we get a soundtrack, and most of this you can just like I do for most of my game. You just got to just download off the internet. No money off my back. None at all. Just why? Oh, it's in the form of an E-Tank. And then what the real kicker was, it was a I saw this as a double-edged sword, and I'm glad I was the only one, cuz this is how I viewed it as. If people did not buy it, they would be like if people didn't buy it would be like, okay, people lost interest in Megaman. We don't have to do this anymore. But the other side, the other part of the sword was, okay, if people buy this is the only thing that we gotta do to keep fans happy. No, just make a game. Just stop with all the BS excuses. That's the main thing I want. Like, I just want a clear explanation on why this worked. Was it because Keiji left? Inafune left? Fine. Just don't put it out on his freaking franchise that he built. Just say straight up, oh, we did this because Keiji left. Like, since he was the main one backing it up, and he's not here anymore, we don't have to do any of what he was pitching for. That didn't stop you guys from doing Dead Rising. It didn't stop you guys from doing the Lost Planet spinoff. Just me. And that sure in the hell didn't stop you guys from making all those Resident Evils and freaking what? Street Fighters. After the people that left, Ono got sick, and what? Now we're at Docs. He stepped down from his position as producer of Street Fighter. Now we're at Darkstalkers, and you're good. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna milk that out like you do with Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Hold the game on like Chad said from freaking Hard News. Hold the game captive, and because of freaking Darksiders Resurrection. Why do I say this? Because that's how they work. If they see fans have appeal for it, then yeah, they'll release the sequel. If there's like no support for it, they're not. Because it's risky. Street Fighter 4 is risky. And Ono said himself, he tried numerous times to get it passed. And when he finally did, it worked. But that's besides the point. It's just annoying. It really is. And now we're here. Oh, my bad. Stop the presses. I forgot one little thing. What we have X over. 25th title ever. It's been like what? A good year, 2 years, mind you, since we've seen a Megaman game. And I'm saying like what? Oh, when an Ultimate come out, like Marvel. I think the first one came out like 11. Like been like 2 years since we've seen the console Megaman, since 9 and 10. So what do we do to celebrate Megaman's 25th anniversary? Why, of course, make a game, all right, and have all the different Mega Man spanning from Rock to X to EX, yeah. Have the villains just go like mess up, like got to get villains, and you have to stop them, yeah. And yeah, it's an ISO game. Now, mind you, did not care it was an ISO game because I'm not the million of people that say, "Oh my God, it's an ISO game, it's bad." But when I read the freaking plot, it was like what everybody else said, a fanfic, a bad, like the plot was good, like is the story seemed promising. The only thing that was wrong was how it was executed, and mind you, it was poorly executed, since it only took a day to make that game. A day. And I'm. It's 2 times I had to see this crap. One, the first time, was the trailer they released for it. Well, I would say it's trailer. Wait, yeah, I saw the trailer. And what? The screen, the playtest of it, and that did not help me. It really didn't, and it just was bad. It's because it felt like the game was basically moving for you, and you just run and shoot. Like everybody kept making a reference to Ego Raptor's video sequelitis, where Megaman just jump and shoot man. Cause that's how it was. All he basically doing is jumping and shooting. Games move for you, just shoot him. It's like what the F. And the second encounter was at Youmacon. Youmacon 2012. I was there, last week? Or the week before last? I was there. And I was at a panel talking about Megaman's 25th anniversary. As soon as the panel started up, they played a video of X-Over. And the game played X-Over. And it was so bad that my girlfriend wanted to leave straight up afterwards. She did not want to stay after that. She just wanted to. She asked, "Was that real? Like, are you serious?" And it looks bad. I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And just left after that. Like, this is how they celebrate his 25th anniversary. And with turn-based battle, we got to the whole stage, the beginning stage, and then this boss battle with Stormy was friggin' turn-based. And you expect this to be like, okay guys, happy anniversary. Yeah. No, that's not how you do things. Like, everybody was comparing that to. They said it was bad since how X was ported on the iOS, and I'm like, I don't know how that worked, but just it was bad. That's people say it was ported bad, and this straight up bad, and this is apparently what we've been looking for in 25th anniversary. Yeah. It totally is a game nobody wants, but you decide to make it anyway. That's how you treat your fans. And again, and where we stand at now with them saying they're gonna make more Mega Man games, I'll believe it when I see it, and by see it, I don't mean don't make cry it. Don't say like, oh, Mega Man's not cool anymore. We need to reboot it. We need to do something new to it. We're gonna give it to these other guys and see it. Now, I'm not jumping the fence on Don't Make Cry. I'm just like, okay, why did it need to be redone? Like, if Dante, because of what Meme said, I was looking at the video again by Neo GameSpark, and he was like, how Dante, the old Dante was a cool, and if he walked to a club, people would laugh at him. I'm like, no, it's Dante. Who would laugh at him? My girlfriend's in love with Dante, mind you. And me and my best friend, we both like Dante. We like he's an awesome dude. Like, why would we laugh at him? Like, the new Dante, and I will say this: I don't know why they got rid of the smoking. And apparently, the the backlash was that bad where they had to just give him take out smoking and make redo his face so he looked less like to me. And for the demo come out what next week, so I'm just gonna try that out. Like, since I don't know why, there's just like I'm not even upset about the game, just like I'm not upset about Legends 3 being canceled because all I want from that was what Legends 3 just release the prototype. Release a prototype or at least apologize. That's all I want. And that's it. An apology. All I want is an apology. Why Megaman wasn't Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Why he wasn't in Ultimate? Why Universe is canceled? Why Legend was canceled? And just a reason for all of it. Instead of BS excuses like we didn't believe it would sell well. Heck, even give me a reason why, mind you, Mega Legends 1 and 2 wasn't ported over to the PSN over here. Even that. Even better. Or better yet, even the little Battle Network and Star Force crossover. Why was that over here? With, I don't know, re-releasing Legends 1 and 2, you can help people get 3. But that seemed like a smart plan. Is it? I don't know. Since a lot of games are doing that. Hell, Kingdom Hearts is doing that with the freaking HD collection. Having one, Rechain of Memories, and the cutscenes from Days. All in preparations for 3. Because 3's not coming for until Versus comes out. And Versus not coming out for who knows how long. So, why can't you guys just do something like that? And that's my standpoint on it. I just want to see proof. Not words, proof. Put your money where your mouth is. Even though you guys have used like who knows how much money and whatnot. So, and I say this, my whole viewpoint as a whole will be like this comment made by in Katie Williams videos by Game Master 1991, how first Capcom said like they didn't know. First they said the game was canceled from unknown reason. Then they said the games were canceled because of the fans. And then they were canceled again. Like the games were never actually being made. And we were stupid. The fans were stupid for thinking that they're going to get made. So, and not to mention the Legends 3 thing again. Just last issue with it, the letters, the fan work, all that has been. If you guys really want to listen to your fans, you would actually not put those on freaking coffee tables and whatnot, and actually take time to read it. Just you've been taking fan feedback in Resident Evil 6, Don't Make Cry, hell, even freaking Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which freaking so horrible, and that was just that's when you realize something is wrong right there. When that game was like the most awesome concept ever, and then poorly executed. Enough said. Case in point, poorly executed, and we saw what happened. I didn't know all that backlash was from what. Like, a lot of people lost their job. I heard a lot of people lost their jobs because of that game. And many people were leaving because of that. Hell, Sven even left. I'm like, and that's that guy who's like, Seth. Seth left. And then that's like you just lost the only guy that literally talks sense to the fans, and he's gone. So don't know what to say on there. I'm not one of the people that's gonna say, "Oh, Capcom could go burn a hole in the ground. They could go to hell. They could go bankrupt." No, I'm not that type of person. I actually gave up a while ago. Not necessarily gave up, but it's just like, what's the point when they're gonna just make some BS excuse to either do something they believe is right or just BS in general, since they love to do that with Megaman. And honestly, I'm with K Wing with selling the rights to freaking Nintendo and Inafune. And for the love of me, I swear to God, when I saw the trailer for his game about the president fighting bad guys, I was thinking to myself, this is what X Over wished it could be. This is why he needs the rights to Mega Man back. This is why this BS is happening right now. They don't know what to do. Like, sure, they knew what to do when, like, the dude did Resident Evil left. Dude did Devil May Cry left. They knew what to do there. And here we are now. Just the dude that did Mega Man left, and what are you guys gonna do? Oh, apparently since he was working on these projects, we're just gonna cancel them. Oh, we're gonna hire more people, so there's gonna be more games. No, it's just no. It's not gonna happen, guys. I know it sounds skeptical, but I don't believe them. Honestly, if there is a Mega Man game, I doubt I'll get it, because it's too little too late. The damage has been done. You already split like half the freaking fan base. You still got those guys that's gonna continue to troll us, and all those guys that say, we want this, we want that, and just me, I want a Mega Man game. Plain and simple. Just not filled with BS excuses, lack of effort, just a full blown Mega Man game. And if I put Nintendo's point and they acquire the rights to it, I'm pretty sure Miyamoto will have a field day with Mega Man. I swear to God, that would just be like, I've died, and just awesome, because I believe if anybody, it would be him to just make Mega Man to something like you wouldn't think this would be possible, but it became possible anyway. Like, just making it impossible possible, basically, and just executing it all the way he does, like he does with Mario and Zelda. Even though I will admit, with Mario, it's just, I'm waiting for that 3D Mario, because I'm getting real tired of new Super Mario Bros. I'm sorry, I'm gonna control my anger a bit. Oh my God. In the end, I'm just hoping for the best for Mega Man. Don't want to assume he's dead. I'm never gonna assume that. I'm on the fence, guys. That's all there is to it. I'll believe it when I see it. So, what do you guys thoughts on it? Do you believe what Capcom says? Do you think there's gonna be more Mega Man games coming out, or there's just another one of their excuses just to get fans, not to give them like hope out, just something to keep them there, like how Square Enix keeps saying Versus in development, don't worry about it, it's not canceled, and it's been like 6 years? 6 since the trailer, I think it was sometime around then. And I'm just gonna see what happens at this point. If, because I really, in all honesty, like I said before, I just want an apology. That's it. Just straight out, we screwed up, guys. We're sorry, and it won't happen again. Doubt that's gonna happen. And just the prototype of Legends 3, which was already done, and which would determine if the game would launch or not. Just that, like, it makes you guys feel better. We're just, since Legends 3 is never gonna happen, we'll give you the demo. I'll be okay with that, since, hey, we can't win everything. That's, something's better than nothing. And I will agree with the people that's optimistic about this. Kudos to you guys, because I'm just don't know at this point. So I'm done here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Happy birthday to Shigeru Miyamoto. It's his birthday today. Megaman, I really wish you well. Happy anniversary. And next time you will see me, I will guarantee you this. You will see a new video on, since Devil May Cry, the demo for Devil May Cry come out next week, and Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasm come out next week too. So expect a video about those two. And I also had my hands on Guilty Gear, so I downloaded Guilty Gear Accent Core for my 360. So I'm gonna have to do like a video around that and whatnot. So because I haven't got to the story yet, so look forward to that, and see you guys later.